Hello and welcome, my angry stick throwers. How you doing today? It's Chris here, Super John Bombo, and today we're going to talk about Gwnedolin the Pyromaniac. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of our awesome hero review videos, make sure you press that subscribe button and click the notification button so you always get notified about all these awesome videos. And without further ado, let's talk about Gwnedolin. So first of all, the cost, man, $900. Much more expensive than the other heroes. It may not seem like it matters all that much, but when you're trying to get them up very, very early in the game so you can get free experience, that extra few $100s can really play into it. So just keep that in mind when playing with Gwnedolin. $900 is actually a pretty big difference. So first of all, let's make sure we select them as our hero so we don't end up messing that up. Quincy is $700, Striker Jones is $750, and Open Grief at a ridiculously low $600. As far as the upgrades or the abilities go, you've got Cocktail of Fire, which basically throws like a sort of mini cocktail of fire on the track, and it sort of acts like a small on-the-ground birdie stuff. It just slowly burns the balloons as they walk through it. Firestorm is a much more powerful, kind of almost all-map or all-screen, extreme keg blast of explosive fire. I believe it also sets them on fire so they can slowly get burned as time goes on. So let's go check them out in sandbox mode. Sorry I clicked through that so freaking fast, man. I'm just too fast for myself. So here we go, $765 on easy, but once we actually play on medium, they're going to be $900. One thing you're going to notice here about the range is that it's very small. Depending on the map, this could end up making Gwnedolin a bad tower. Having such a small range could end up affecting them in a very negative way, especially maps with kind of multiple paths or something that might have a sort of small area in between. So let's start off against some regular balloons. Let's do 20, just like my other hero review videos, 20 blue balloons, and we'll see what they do. And you can see that they pop, I believe, 3 balloons per shot over here. Very similar to Quincy, but they shoot much faster. Alright, yeah, it looks like almost exactly like 3 balloons per shot, but they shoot much faster. So, they can pop a lot of these group balloons kind of early on in the game, and as I was saying, it may be a negative that they cost more money, but it may be a positive that you can pop more balloons faster. We can pop 40 balloons just as a level 1 hero. Now that is nice. One extreme weakness to Gwnedolin, which I have to come off the bat from, is that they cannot pop purple balloons. Purple balloons are immune to both fire and magic. And Gwnedolin is obviously fire. And she can't pop these purple balloons. So that really sucks. What are you going to do, man? Let the life sneak through. Let the life sneak through. So let's do some upgrades over here. Gwnedolin believes that there hasn't been a balloon problem that can't be solved with fire. Lots of fire. Except for purple balloons. Slightly increased popping power per shot. Now, I should mention also that she can pop purple balloons later on in the game. And Gwnedolin is, yes, a girl. I thought it was a little kid at first, but I found out that Gwnedolin is a girl's name. And I guess she can be a little kid girl too, because she's got like sneakers and like got the little jumpsuit on and everything. So she just likes to play with fire. Slightly increased popping power per shot. Cocktail fire, so we finally got our ability over here. Here's a flask of flammable fluid, burning balloons that pass through the fire. Heat it up! Every few seconds creates a powerful blast wave of fire that pops balloons and adds fire to nearby monkeys' attacks. So this is kind of nice. This is sort of similar to, Quincy's explosive shot. You have an extra ability that sort of goes off every once in a while that you don't have to activate yourself. And level 5 is increased popping power, so nothing too special for Gwnedolin as far as level 5 goes. So what we can do is we're going to send out some more balloons. Let's send out a few pink balloons here and just see what happens. Again, 20 more pink balloons. You can see we're attacking pretty fast. We're doing a pretty good amount of damage. The flame goes to the end of the map, by the way. And we got the huge flame thing that goes all the way around us. It does a pretty extreme amount of damage, sort of like a ring of fire or something like that. Testing out, we've got the cocktail right here. We throw the cocktail at the balloons, and as the balloons go through the cocktail, they do get burned to pretty much an absolute crisp. So, as far as popping power goes, Gwnedolin has got it covered, man. Holy crap, does Gwnedolin got it, man. We're going to try against some zebras right here. You can see with the two combinations of different ways that we can pop the balloons, it's pretty extreme. Even if you're letting some balloons sneak through, it doesn't matter. You just get so much gosh darn popping power. One thing that is a little bit of a negative is that you may not be as accurate with your popping power. Because you're just going to shoot in straight lines, you're not bouncing between these targets, your popping power may be wasted if you misposition your tower, or misposition Gwnedolin, or you just do something stupid that doesn't help you out. So that's definitely something to keep in mind as well. Let's start upgrading a little further. Level 6, attacks cause a burn effect on the target balloon. Okay, so this is kind of fun, because now we can check out the burn effect really quick. It's sort of like a burny stuff on a mortar from BTD5. We burn through these things slowly over time. I don't know how long this actually lasts. We could check, actually. We can do, let's get something on fire. So we've got a yellow balloon. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I tried to sell them, but I didn't sell them in time. Whatever. It burned through a couple layers. It's pretty freaking solid, man. Actually, I really want to test it, though. Let's just do one. We're going to do one rainbow balloon. I got to do this fast, though. One rainbow balloon, and then we're going to sell it right after that. There we go. So we got them down to zebras. They're going to burn into whites and blacks, and that's it. So we got 2 layers of burn. It's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. Just for 2 layers of burn right there, that's pretty reasonable. So let's level them back up. And now we can move on to level 7 here. Heated up has increased radius. That's actually pretty fun. Again, positioning is going to matter a little bit on this heated up upgrade, because you want to make sure that you have basically track all the way around you, because then you're doing more popping power. Shoots 2 blasts of fire per shot. So this is a little bit different than Quincy's upgrade, because he got that on level 6. Gwendolyn got it on level 8. So you're seeing just this slightly slower increase in popping power from Gwnedolin. Not only do you get them later on in the game, you also have to wait longer to get these awesomer upgrades like double shots. So, moving on, initial hit per blast pops 1 extra layer, and Firestorm sets the whole screen all alight, burning all of the balloons. Oh, so this ability is really freaking cool looking, by the way, guys. I love the look of the ability. I actually think it looks better than the Rain of Arrows, or Shadow of Arrows, that Quincy has. So, let's send out some more balloons. I should mention that Gwnedolin also does not have the ability to pop any camo balloons, I believe, at any point in all of the upgrades. We'll see. If we get all the way to the end, we might get camo detection, but at the lower tiers, man, no camo detection for a long time, maybe even till the end of the game. So let's do freaking 100 over here, man. We're going to do 100 because we want to see these balloons in action. Let's do 100 rainbows. Let's throw our Molotov cocktail on here. Let them get to lighting. Let them get to burning. And look at the balloon popping power we got, man. Holy crap, Bola, is this thing freaking awesome. And then we just blast that thing. Well, you know what? It may not be enough unless we light that thing on freaking fire, and then the balloons stay on fire and basically burn to death. Oh, it looks so cool, man. But I want to test it out against ceramics as well. So, let's upgrade just a few more levels while we're waiting. Increased attack range, increased attack speed, greatly increased popping power, wonderful. Cocktail of Fire does extra damage, really, and then increased attack speed. So now we're going to set up this 100 ceramics and see how well we can do against them. Alright, so the Bernie stuff, man, obviously really freaking strong over here. Again, very strong against the balloons. We're just going to throw the keg on the screen here and see what we're going to do, man. Is it going to burn through all these ceramic layers and everything? Once they start on fire, they burn down to nothing. Now that is awesome. Let's throw the extra Molotov cocktail over here, and it's going to help us burn these balloons down to nothing. Again, balloon popping power. Gwnedolin has got it covered. Alright, guys. Now, we need to test against a Moab, though. So let's do a quick Moab over here. And basically what I'm going to tell you guys is it's not as good as you probably want it to be. So if you're planning on using Gwnedolin for some extreme late-game Moab popping power, it's not really going to happen. They're not bad, but they're not as good as they probably could be. They are going to end up popping the Moab down to ceramic balloons, but after that, it's done. If I use both of my abilities, I think I could take down the Moab, though. Let's use the... Oh, cocktail's in the stupid spot, man. Come on, throw that cocktail better than that. Come on, Gwnedolin. Throw that cocktail. Kegum! Does it burn? Does it burn? And we kind of messed up the keg there. Alright, so still not perfect against Moabs, which makes sense. Let's level them up. Firestorm has increased duration. Purple balloons are no longer immune to Gwendolin's attacks. This is obviously really freaking important here, guys. Purple balloons are beastly. Purple balloons are dangerous, but you have to wait all the way up until level 17 before you're going to get purple balloon popping power. Oh my god. Or level 16, excuse me. Level 17. Heated Up gives affected monkeys 1 extra layer per pop. So, basically just getting a little bit stronger. Increased attack speed. Shoots 3 blasts of fire per shot. So again, waiting until later on in the game, we're not just shooting 1, we're not just shooting 2, now we're moving on to shooting 3 blasts per freaking shot, on top of being extremely powerful. Here it is, guys. Gwnedolin. Firestorm does hugely increased damage. Holy crap. Firestorm. Alright, let's check out against some balloons here. Let's try a couple hundred ceramics and see what we're going to do here. We're going to do 200 ceramics really quick. 1 and 2. There's 200 ceramics coming out. You can see Gwnedolin going to town over here. Let's throw our cocktail on the screen. Let that do some Bernie stuff over here. And without the Firestorm, can we pop all these balloons? Looks like not quite. It's going to be close. Maybe. It's going to be really close. And because of our lack of range there, they are going to let a few of the balloons sneak through. But overall, went very, very wonderful. Alright, let's try against 200 ceramics again. But this time, we're just going to end up using, as soon as all the balloons come out, we're going to use our keg really quick. Firestorm keg. Boom! Burn him! Burn him! Hugely increased damage. And holy crap, dude, there's a little bit of lag right there. But obviously, we take them all down. If there's any balloons on the screen, they're basically going to get taken down. You know what? Want me to show you guys? Let's do this. Ready? Haha, it's going to lag my screen up so hard. We're going to change it to 0. Oh my god. I'm just kind of excited to see it, man. We're going to send out... You know what? Let's do it, man. 999 grouped reinforced ceramic balloons right here. So, I don't know if you guys... Oh, I don't have the thing yet. Oh, okay. Well, obviously that's not going to work out the way we thought it was. We literally just lost like 10,000 lives. Holy crap. I wanted to wait for my Firestorm ability. So let's do it again, guys. 999 ceramics right here. Boom. There it is. Let's use the Storm. And I believe it should affect all of the balloons on the screen. It might get a little laggy right here once we get to the lower tiers. Oh, yeah. The lag is really hitting us hard right there. Don't forget, there's 999 ceramics right there. So the lag is going to completely demolish us right now. But I believe it will pop all the balloons down to nothing. Even through that. So basically, any balloon on the screen that gets Firestormed is dead. Alright, it's as easy as that, guys. Doesn't matter what it is, it's dead. Moving on to Moab class balloons, though, this is going to be a little bit different, guys. So we're going to send out 10 Moab class balloons. Non-reinforced. And we're going to see him in action here. We're going to throw this down on the ground in a terrible spot. I got on 0 spacing, by the way, which I'm not sure if that helps or not, but it just is a thing that exists. And it looks like we do take down all 10 mobs fairly easily. So Gwendolin's actually pretty decent mob popping power once you get her to late game over here. I would say probably right around Quincy's level, if not better than Quincy's level, because we didn't even have to use our abilities to take down these mobs. So once we start using these abilities a little bit better, it's going to get really strong over here, man. I mean, we can keg storm all these balloons very, very easily. We take down 20 mobs, no problem. So it looks like, yeah, I lied, guys. Gwnedolin is much better at Moab popping power than Quincy, especially with this keg storm ability that basically affects the entire freaking map, or Firestorm ability. So overall, let's recap really quick. Her weaknesses are purple balloons until way later on in the game. Camo balloons the entire game, man. We don't have camo detection on Gwnedolin at all. We can use the keg storm, but besides that, we have no camo detection. But our strengths are we have ridiculous amounts of balloon popping power, guys. And once you get to later on in the game, you're actually going to have a good amount of Moab and BFB and even, like, bad popping power. You know, like, it's not going to be nothing. Like, check out this BFB right here. We got 10 BFBs coming out. Let's just keg storm really quick. We're going to throw our Molotov cocktail on it. And we're going to start burning through these BFBs right here, guys. Like, that is not bad. That is strong. Of course, the balloons are going to start to overwhelm us and everything. If I had a keg storm, I should probably use it right now, to be honest. But that is just powerful. Overall, it's powerful. And you notice that range, even though it's sort of small, it can still end up reaching the mobs kind of across the gap right there. So, yeah, weaknesses are camo and purple balloons, but strengths kind of overcome the weaknesses if you're willing to buy different towers that can do multiple different things. If you guys enjoyed this really nice review video, make sure you press that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.